And when I tell you, my dad was so furious, dude. And this man literally grabbed me like this, lifted me up on the wall. What's up, you guys? Before we get into this banger video, I just want to let you guys know I will be back streaming on Twitch on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays at 9 p.m. I would love it if y'all guys go show support and follow me. I'm trying to build a community and family with y'all so we could take over. Link will be in the description. Without further ado, let's get into this banger video. Love y'all. What's up, YouTube? It's Lil Carl with another. Hold up. Banger, man. Today in this video, we coming back with another lit banger, man. Today we coming back with another story time. You know what? And today, man, I'm gonna be telling y'all the time my dad fought me in school, man. This is a crazy story time, man. Y'all not gonna want to miss it, you feel me? And I also want to say thank y'all for 20,000 subscribers, man. It's been a long journey, man. I've been stagnating at 24,000 for a minute, man. I'm finally glad that I could break out of that, man, and we finally hit 25,000 subscribers, man. I'm happy, man. I'm blessed. And this is the right way to boost my confidence, man. Like I said, man, your boy has not been too confident about YouTube lately, man. So, like, this is a right step in the direction, man. So I just want to say I love y'all so much for just supporting me and watching my videos, man. And let me know if y'all want gameplay story times too, because I would happily give y'all that too, man. So let me know if y'all want gameplay story times. I got y'all, man. I love y'all. Let's get into this video, man. Let's go. Peace. Okay, guys, so we're gonna take this story all the way back to 8th grade, man. Now, 8th grade, I was a shithead. I'm not even gonna lie, man. I was a shithead. I was always causing trouble. I was always trolling. I was into everything my 8th grade year, man. Like, I was just a troll, man. Now, I ain't gonna sit here and say I wasn't a troll before that. You feel me? In 6th and 7th grade and elementary and stuff like that. But, like, 8th grade is really when I, like, became one of the biggest trolls ever, man. That's when, like, the funny, like, I mean, I already been funny, like, before that, but, like, that's when, like, the real funny and comedian side came out of me, man. Like, I was just a troll, man. I was a troll in a good way and in a bad way. Like, I was on both sides. Like, I was a troll on the good side, and I was a troll on the dark side. Like, bro, I was a troll of both worlds, man. For real, man. So, we're gonna take this story back to 8th grade, man. And, it was just a regular day, man. I woke up early. You know what I'm saying? Early as hell, bro. I woke up at, like, man, 5 or 6 in the morning, man. Had to go to school early as hell. And the school I went to was a charter school. No, it was a charter school. So, like, you know, the parents really wanted the best for me and everything, you know what I'm saying? So, like, they pretty much kept me in a private school and, not a public school, but private school or charter school. Like, we tried public school, but public school just, you know what I'm saying, never worked out for me, man. Your boy used to always get distracted as hell in a public school, man. Y'all know how public school get, man. So, like, you know, the parents really wanted the best teaching, the best learning, all that, man. The best principal, just all that, man. Like, you know, that's what caring parents supposed to do. You feel me? They care about, you know what I'm saying, their son or whatever. You feel me? But like I said, man, it was one regular day. I forgot which day it was. I really don't remember. I just know it was probably towards the middle of the week, you know what I'm saying? And I don't even remember if this was like towards the beginning. I think this was towards the middle of the year. I can't remember, but I'm thinking that's what, like around the time this story happened. It was towards the middle of the year, towards the end. You feel me? I think this happened towards like it was in between the middle towards the end. You feel me? So yeah, I'll wake up early as hell. Really not feeling like to go to school, man. I remember like back in the day, where I used to just wake up in a bad mood, bro, because I'm knowing I got a full day ahead of me, man, having to deal with school, bro. Like, I used to wake up literally in a bad mood because I didn't like the school. It was either I didn't want to go to school or I didn't like the school I was going to. Like, for real, man. Like, that's really how I felt back in the day, man. Let me know down in the comment sections if y'all ever felt like that before. Like, I literally woke up in a bad mood because I had to go to school and having to deal with these shitty-ass teachers and these lame people at school, man. It's just crazy, bro. It's diabolical work, man. Like, I was getting up, I was getting my 2-inch meter defeater ass up every day, just looking down at my 2-inch meter defeater, already mad as hell. I got a 2-inch meter defeater, and then not only I got a 2-inch meter defeater, I gotta bring my 2-inch meter defeater ass to school, bro. I gotta take my 2-inch meter defeater ass to school and deal with the hubs. You feel me? They gotta see the 2-inch meter defeater. It wasn't nothing showing down there. You feel me? It was this. I had to deal with that every day, bro. Literally, I remember one girl in 8th grade asked me, like, I was sitting down doing my work. This one girl asked me, she turned around and looked down, bro, and literally saw nothing down there. And she was like, yo, Carl, do you have a shrimp? Do you have a pencil dick? Like that's the shit I had to deal with at school, bro. Nah, that really happened, bro. Like, that dead ass actually happened. I'm not lying. That actually happened. That's the stuff I had to go through every day at school, bro. And mind you, this was the same year that happened, bro. So it was hell, bro. I'm glad. That's one reason why I'm glad I'm not in school no more, bro. You feel me? I'm glad I'm not in school no more, man. So, I got up, dreading to go to school, man. Like I said, I don't remember what day this was. This was a minute ago. I barely remember around the time it happened. I'm thinking it happened like towards the middle of the year, like a little bit before. No, I actually do remember. It was a little bit after basketball season. This is when the year was closing out. I remember that because my mom, like towards the end of the year, like kind of in the middle, towards the end. I'll say like towards the end. Like towards the end, my dad had stopped picking me up from school. He had my parents to pick me up from school because my dad had just got too busy and like he had to work and stuff, so he had just got my friend mom and dad to pick me up from school. So yeah, this was towards the end of the year. The year was closing out. And yeah, man. Yeah, this how it would be like when my friends started like picking me up, like my dad was still taking me in the morning or whatever. I just wanted to get that out the way, you feel me? My dad would like take me to school in the morning. My parents would pick me up in the afternoon, but after a while that just stopped like happening because my dad just got too busy. That's gonna be important later in this story. That's why I'm telling y'all this now, you feel me? So like I said, back to where I was at. I was dread getting up, man, and I just didn't feel like going to school. So fast forward, man, nothing really happened this day, you feel me? Where the story gets kind of juicy. Like, I ain't gonna say kinda, it did get juicy. So, it was this one kid in our school, right? It was this one kid in our school. let's name him Henry, you feel me? So Henry was one of the kids, like, you know what I'm saying? He was one of the smart kids, you feel me? But like, he was kind of like, how do I explain it? Like, he was a smart kid, but you know how some smart kids, they don't be caught up with what's going on, like with the slang and roasting and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? He was a smart kid, but he was caught up with like what was like popping at the time. That's why I'm like trying to say what was popping, like, you know, roasting and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? This is when like roasting really started like getting real well. It always been popular, but like, you know, you get what I'm saying, you feel me? So Henry was one of those kids that's just like, he was smart, but like, he knew what was popping. He knew what was like popular, you know what I'm saying? He used to like try to fit in, you know what I'm saying? Like, he used to try to fit in, he used to try to roast people. He used to try to, you know what I'm saying, just fit in, you feel me, with the other kids. So it's like he was smart, he was popular, but he wasn't popular, you feel me? People knew him, but people really didn't like hang around him a lot, you know what I'm saying? He was known, but he wasn't really known, though. Like, people, and the reason why I say he wasn't known, though, is because people really didn't hang around him like that. You feel me? He was just one of those kids that was known because, like, he went to that school for a while. You feel what I'm saying? So that's pretty much why he was kind of known like that, because he went to the school. He went to the school the previous years. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's pretty much how he was known. Like, he was one of those smart kids that was known because, like, he went to the school previous years, you know what I'm saying? And, like, he would roast people, you feel me? But, like, he wouldn't really roast people, like, bad, you feel me? Like, people, like, the popular kids would be roasting him more than he would be roasting the popular kids. But, like, the popular kids will always seem like the bad guys, are like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the bad guys, they'll get called bullying him because they didn't, like, he didn't really say too much. Like, he'll roast you, but he'll stop trying after a while. So, like, the teachers saw that as, like, the popular kids was bullying him, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, he'll have his 2 cents or whatever in the roast battle, but he won't really roast you for too long, you know what I'm saying? So, like, the teacher would really just catch the popular kids roasting him, and they'll say, like, oh, you bullying him, or, like, whatever. Like, they really never caught Henry roasting people like that, you feel me? Because, like, he would never really roast, like, for too long. He'll say, like, 2 or 3 things, maybe 4 or 5, and it'll be done with that. Like, he never really roasted people like that. He'll just let people, like, roast him. He was really a pushover, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was just really one of those kids that was smart, but, like, was a pushover. And, like, he'll kind of just let people, like, run over him and roast him and just say anything to him, you feel me? And, guys, don't do that, man. Like, if you roasting somebody, there's nothing wrong with roasting people, but, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't be mean to him, you know what I'm saying? If you see a kid like that, just be nice to him or whatever. Like, you know, don't really roast him too much. If y'all is roasting, don't roast him too bad or say anything mean to him, you feel me? Because that's kind of what happened. Like, that's kind of the reason why this happened, you feel me? So, like, don't take it overboard, you feel what I'm saying? Like, don't do that, you feel me? Just keep it casual with them. If y'all are doing that, just keep it PG-13. Don't really roast the kids like that too hard, man, because, like, the teachers will catch you and they will say you bullying them or harassing them or whatever, man. So just don't take it too far, man. You feel me? So, like, I'm just giving you a description of how Henry was in school, you feel me? He was one of those nerdy kids that was smart, but he was known around the school, but he was just pretty much the smart kid that was known that everybody used to mess with, you feel me? So this day, I say like, it was right after recess, man. It was right after recess, and guys, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, when I was in 8th grade, or like just middle school, I was a follower, man. Like, I was a follower. I ain't have my own mind, you feel me? And I was hanging around, you know, the popular kids trying to fit in or whatever, you know, being a follower. And one of the popular kids and Henry get into it, you feel me? They started roasting each other, you feel me? And you know what I'm saying? Of course, when I see the popular kids roasting each other, I'm gonna roast each other, you feel what I'm saying? Because I'm being the follower that I am. And like I said, Henry was already roasting me anyways, so like, of course I'm gonna roast back, but I was mainly being a follower, you know what I'm saying? And mind you, class is like just now ended, like it was a couple minutes before class ended. But around this time, class is like pretty much done, you know what I'm saying? And I had did something like mean to like Henry. It wasn't too mean, but it was like mean enough, you know what I'm saying? And the teacher caught me. And this teacher right here, man, she was a good teacher, man. I loved her a lot, man. Like, she was definitely my favorite teacher at that school. She got on me, but like, it was for good reasons, you feel me? I really want to know how she's doing now. It was my English teacher, Mrs. Johnson, you feel me? I wasn't gonna put your name out there, but Mrs. Johnson, if you're doing good, I really hope you're doing good. I'm proud of you, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hope you're doing good, you feel me? It was good, you know what I'm saying? But she was a good teacher, you know what I'm saying? And she caught me, and she going in on us, bro. She caught me and like 2 or 3 other students that was roasting. But she going in on me the most because like, she know my dad, and she know how my dad is. She know my dad is a good dad, you feel me? And she just going on me the most. And she was like, Jaden, I'm gonna let your parents know what you did, especially your dad. This is unacceptable. You can't be doing that in this school. And when she said this, my heart dropped because I know how my dad get, and I just know how he get, bro. I know how he get, and my dad don't fuck around, man. He don't fuck around, and oh my gosh, man. When I tell you my heart dropped after this, I was literally doing the walk of shame, man. And fast forward, it's the end of the day, man. And I've been worried about that the whole day. It's like she gonna tell my dad. Like, I'm just worried about it, man. So I hurry up and rush to the car, man. Cause like, I ain't want Miss Johnson to see my parents and tell my parents. I ain't want them to see my parents. I ain't want her to see my parents. And I get in the car, and cause she said she was gonna tell my dad at the end of the day. And luckily she didn't, man. She didn't come out. Cause like, you know how the little car lot where people could come pick you up or whatever, that's what we had. And I fast walked to the car. You should have saw how fast I walked to the car. So fast, dude. It was crazy, man. I get in the car, we leave, and I'm like, good, yes. I'm thinking I'm off the hook, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking I'm off the hook. That's far from what happened, man. My dumb ass, not knowing that my dad has to take me to school in the morning, and cause she used to tutor me in the morning. Me forgetting that he talks to her every morning before he leaves to go to work, and she's gonna fucking tell him what the fuck I did, bro. And that's literally what happened. The next morning, we literally be the first people that get there, and she tells my dad, man, while we walk into the school, she tells my dad. And when I tell you, my dad was so furious, dude. This man was so furious, man. This man literally grabbed me like this, lifted me up on the wall, and told me, boy, if I ever hear you telling, if I ever hear you picking on somebody like that again, we gonna have some serious problems, bro. And he put me down, he jacked me up some more, he put me down, and he hit me on the head like that and told me to go in there. And he just went off. He was going off the whole time, like. And my teacher went in the school and she told, like, one of the staff members asked the teacher what my dad was doing, and she was like, oh yeah, he jacking his son up for getting in trouble. I'm like, bro, why did you have to say that? Why you had to say that? Like, why you had to do that? And literally after that, man, I was crying my eyes out, man. I was crying my eyes out. And my dad beat my ass, man. I ain't gonna lie. It was a lot more that happened that can't really be said, you feel me? My dad beat my ass, you feel me? Not in a bad way, but you get what I'm saying. He jacked me up. He beat my ass, you feel me? And him and my teacher went in the room. They was in class when they was talking or whatever. She was telling my dad who I was hanging around or whatever, and just let him know who I was hanging around, and because he was asking, you feel me? And she was telling him, like, the kids I was hanging around and stuff like that. He was just like, it sounds like him, you feel me? He's a follower. He doesn't have his own mind, and you know, he was just saying, like, you know, he was agreeing, you know what I'm saying? So that's the story of my dad beating my ass in school. I couldn't really get too much in detail because, you know, your boy, bro, I want to keep it PG-13, man, but you know, your boy didn't end up too happy, man. My dad definitely showed me. He definitely showed me who's boss, man. Just letting y'all know that, man. But other than that, man, that's pretty much what happened. And I had to separate myself from them kids for a while. I ended up kind of really going back to hanging out with them, but I didn't really hang out with them as much as I used to after that. So, I mean, it didn't really change much, but yeah, man. That's pretty much what happened when my dad beat my ass in school. I love y'all, man. I'm sorry if this story is all over the place, man. I haven't did a story time in a minute. So just bear with me on that. I got a lot of more story times on the way. You feel me? So be ready for that. And I love y'all, man. Again, thank y'all for 25,000 subscribers, man. That's a big accomplishment, man. I ain't think, bro, like, that's crazy, man. Like, that gave me more confidence to keep going with this YouTube thing. I really want to do YouTube so much, man. I want to collab with people. I want to do a whole bunch of stuff, man. And about that, if y'all trying to collab, let me know, man. If y'all a YouTuber, y'all trying to collab, hit my Instagram at little_Carl, man. My DMs is open. I'm in Charlotte, so let me know. If you out of Charlotte, you can let me know too, man. So I'm ready for the grind, man. It's been a tough year. I'm just ready to grind it out, man. I'm ready to grind it out. It's been a tough year. I'm just ready to grind it out, like I said, man. I love y'all, and I'm out, man. Sorry again if the story was all over the place. I haven't did a story time in a minute, man. I love y'all. I'm out. Peace.
Hey, pipe up, hood rich.
I don't get no fuck. I don't get no fuck. I don't get no fuck, bitch. I don't get no fuck. How can I How can I give a fuck? How can I, bitch, how can I give a fuck? I don't get no fuck. I don't get no fuck. I don't shoot it all. All high fall. No piece of this, no crush. This big bad with no Dutch. How you got a gun, they gon' bust it. Nigga get pops for the crush. Pussy fuck. Think you a fly guy, turn you to angel dust. God's with you.